Hi, my name is Gary Schaunebarger, and I wanted to thank you for taking the time to check out a typical day in my life in the design world of Naples, Florida.
I'm a stylist and a design consultant, and I live in Naples, Florida. And
Yes.
and I work really hard, and I style all the time, and I shop all the time for my clients, and I'm all about, making things better and making things more beautiful. And I love what I do, and I have fun when I do it. This piece.
I'm getting
I'm getting this piece. I don't think I'm going to I'm going to take the ticket off. Bye. That's why. Should I tell somebody that works there? I'm going to get this piece. Should I just take the ticket off this little console right here, or no? Okay. I'll just let you know. The silver medal? No, the silver. All right, thanks. Thanks. That's the manager. He knows me here. Sometimes I come here with 7 carts, fill them up, load my car, and I'm finished with the house in like an hour and a half. It's a sickness. And what else? I'm married to a girl named Gabriella Helicikova, and she's from Czech Republic. She's actually from the southern region of Moravia, which borders Austria, right outside of Vienna. I went there last Christmas and New Year's it was her first time home after 12 years of seeing her family, so that was very special. And we traveled all through the hometowns where she's from and visited Prague for the first time, which was amazing. Freezing, but amazing. And just rich in architecture and design and so inspiring.
Yeah.
My wife has her own apartment. We live in a stilt house, kind of Key West style house, and it's annexed off into 2 separate units. It works out perfectly that way. She lives on one side, it's pink and white. I live on the other side, it's chocolate brown and green. We visit each other every evening. We have our own refuge. So, I highly recommend it. Architecture and design and so inspiring. I think I'm at a point in my career with everything I have in my background, from visual display to owning a retail and art gallery to a floral and event company. The past 20 years, I think I've done everything when it comes to design and styling, photo shoots, you name it. I've got it down to a science, and I'm quick at it, and I'm very resourceful. And I think it's time that I just, I see my client's nanny. Anyway. Naples is a small town, so you run into everybody, We're at Mercado. We're at Whole Foods in a development called Mercado, which is a new development that's residential and retail and restaurants and lounges. And this is the home of Burn by Rocky Patel, which is the cigar lounge that I painstakingly worked with Rocky to create his flagship. So let's go inside Burn and check it out. There's a lot to take in, so we'll slowly just do a quick walkthrough. You enter, this is a small foyer area. We have a retail cabinet over here that displays some of Rocky's merchandise, custom-made shirts. We brought in a little bit of modern elements, like the chandeliers that are hanging in the foyer, the Edison bulbs. That's a modern design, but based on an old-world essence. So we like to combine a lot of the current modern concepts with, of course, the sort of aged patina feel. All of our chairs, you can see in the fabrics on them. I mean, we actually did like orange glitter fabric on these chairs with a crocodile embossed velvet on the exterior. We had the actual furniture custom finished with this crackle with a dark orange underglaze and a ivory overglaze. So these 3 chairs are the same, but we did them each a little bit differently. All the furniture in here is custom, but it takes on the concept of this sort of Indian cut scroll pattern. This is a community table, which is versatile for both socializing, entertaining. We've had dinner parties here. dome chairs. I had to fight for these. We had 6 of them. We've still stolen 2 of them to put in Rocky's house, so we're down to 4 here in the actual lounge. But fabrics, love the fabrics. They're just kind of durable and masculine in the shapes. Sofas are from Vladimir Kagan line, and we used a copper vinyl fabric that starts to naturally distress over time. Everything's sort of bold and larger scale. Bar stools, custom made. Patina on the wall. That was an interesting.
Go a bit further
concept.
because. Okay, the patina, so I get a good
Based
shot of
on photographs and trips to Cuba, associate of mine had photographed many of the older buildings in there, and we zeroed in on one particular building that actually had this exact finish on the wall. Of course, it happened naturally. We want it to look like it's happening naturally, and we really spent a lot of time and effort with the painters about how many layers are actually going to go onto the wall, how distressed it's going to be, where these red moments are going to peel through, so that it didn't look contrived, but it actually looked like it happened over time. Really tried to stick with authentic materials in here. The floors are Jerusalem stone, mahoganies, and custom tiles were made for us.
Let me put the custom tile, that one here on the corner too.
It looks like we've busted out on the corner here.
Yeah.
Some more furniture over here. VIP area. Candle wall was an inspiration based on a trip to India that Rocky actually had made. He stayed in a palace in India that had many areas that had these built-in cubby holes that actually burned real candles in them. Every night they'd light these candles glowing in these cubby holes. Of course, that was made out of solid marble, so they could actually light fire. We have fire codes here and fire marshals, so we use battery-operated candles that get turned on in the evening, but it gives a similar effect. We worked with our food finisher to create this custom wall to give it a little bit of glamour appeal, and it's actually a mother-of-pearl sort of metallic holographic foil that's been applied on this wall. So when you actually walk by it, it changes colors and lights. I guess some of the candles are on.
Yes, yeah.
Again, trying to keep things masculine in here. Some of these really great chairs covered in cowhides.
You have to come closer
vintage
because
coffee tables.
vintage coffee tables.
The fabric in here is a Calvin Klein copper. It's very sexy, very clean.
Yes.
It's important to keep a contrast of clean lines and interesting textures and textiles in contrast to a lot of the aged finishes and looks that we establish. The bar top wasn't established until I would have to say the 37th hour of the actual, and that's just in retrospect.
Let me just get it on here. It's kind of hard
like
to
I
get
said,
it on
there's actually not an oven in the United States that will produce a single piece of glass this size. So we had to find and locate a company in Mexico that would actually make this and have it imported. I don't know if it reads well in this video.
It's difficult to see.
It's really something to see in person. Another interesting feature is going to the bathroom area in the back, which I think always has to have a sort of sex appeal to it. Let me see if there's anybody in here. I think
Is there somebody in there?
yeah, we use David Hicks wallpaper on the walls in here. And we use quintessentially old school Cuban tiles on the floor that sort of emulate the David Hicks pattern, which is sort of a twist of, very 60s classic pattern. And I think it came out with a really great effect. The doors even to the private bathrooms within, custom made in mahogany. You've got a private bathroom in there that you can shut off from the rest of it, which I think is kind of cool. I love the bathrooms here. So that was just a little quick tour of Rocky Patel's Burn, and it was a really lot of fun project to do. Rocky was very open to mixing in so many different cultures and making it eclectic and making it fun and making it sexy, and it was a long process, but in the end the results were just stunning, and I was really happy with the final product, and I look forward to doing more of these Burn cigar lounges for Rocky. Thanks.